need help. I need help setting up my intro for my new YouTube video.
What am I gonna do? How do I help this?
What do you mean? How do you help this? You have to open it for me.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you have to open the video. Like, how do I open it?
How do I don't know. How do you open it? What do you mean open the video? I'm confused.
Yeah, so like, you know how like YouTubers do like this thing where they open the video?
No,
They're
not
like, "What's
really.
up, guys? Today we are going to be unboxing an absolutely absurd amount of Pokemon cards today."
Not the YouTubers I watch. YouTubers I watch are just they show their name and then they go right into what they're doing, like action wise. All I
Okay,
watch is pure
Brian,
FPS
open the
games.
video for me. Do that and do that example I just made.
I am not doing that. You got me
Why
fucked
not?
up. I wouldn't even do that, but that's just me.
Why not? Open it, do it. Come on, right now.
I'm
Omar,
going to
you do it.
bed.
Omar, you do it. Omar, you do it.
Oh god.
The only thing I'm opening up is Brian's. Okay.
Yo, what time?
Yo, okay, bro. I got that on video.
God, no. Glad
Okay.
you do. That's your opening for YouTube. Easy clap. Random.
So, if you don't know me, or you missed my welcome back to another Anime Adventures video, you can click off the video now. No, I'm playing. So what's up? My name's Babo. Everyone knows me as Sintra. That is my studio alias that I go by, is Sintra. You know, I kind of owe it to a lot of people to make a video, kind of explaining on what I've been up to and kind of what the future is for this channel. The reality is that I enjoy games a lot. You know, maybe to the point where making it like a whole YouTube channel and stuff for it isn't necessarily the best idea. Only reason why, you know, I'm talking about this now is because obviously a lot of people have met me and seen me through a lot of different things. One of the biggest problems right now is why I left. And I didn't say anything, you know, I didn't do anything. I didn't even state it. I kind of just under the radar changed my main Discord into the Pixelmon Discord, opened up a private Discord, and kind of left everyone in the dust. So today I'm actually going to make a video kind of explaining why I did that and what the future holds for, you know, Centra Studios and, you know, how I'm going to be playing out. So one of the main things is I stopped streaming. So now it's kind of ironic because this video is kind of explaining that I'm going to be streaming again. But I stopped streaming because one, it felt like a job. I'm not someone that really enjoys kind of like the feeling of a normal job, which is extremely based. But I really don't like the idea of streaming becoming a job, and I really enjoy streaming as a general like factor, but never like the idea of making it, you know, I gotta wake up at this time and do this or do that and then do that. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I stopped streaming, um, and pretty much I just, you know, went solo on working on my future projects and kind of left it as that, you know. So it's kind of unfortunate because a lot of people have found me through a lot of different things. You know, I first started off as a professional like Yu-Gi-Oh player. I played in like multiple world tournaments, and I think a lot of people in my area kind of know me as someone that played in locals a lot. You know, and then someone introduced me to like PC stuff, and I started playing like Destiny 2. You know, started developing games on Roblox and, you know, backend programming. Um, and I feel like that's when, you know, it kind of started changing and a lot of people started recognizing me for, you know, stuff like that. People were like making merch and all this shit on Roblox. And, you know, the reality is that I never wanted to be a Roblox YouTuber. I never wanted anything to do with Roblox. And, you know, this is like a conversation for a later day, but the reality is that Roblox is kind of in a bad state and I don't like it. You know, there's a lot of bad shit that comes out of it. There's a lot of cheaters, hackers, even worse shit than just that. And I'm not really with it. And I'm 22. You know, how do you explain to people that you play Roblox? You know, not that I play it anymore or have. I just that's like the main thing is that I know a majority of you are going to be people from Anime Adventures, and you're still one of those people that do this. Or this. And then fucking lose it and, fucking start screaming in my DMs, pinging me in the server for a game that I haven't played in months, asking me how to do all this crazy shit, freak out on me, try to buy my account or whatever the fuck you're doing, okay? Listen, I don't give a shit. Anime Adventures is garbage. If you don't think so, that's great. I'm happy you have your opinion. But please stop trying to bring me back into it. But yeah, I mean, for those of you that are confused on why I'm ranting about this, I was actually the actual number one top player on this shitty tower defense game for Roblox, but instead of monkeys, they are anime characters. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think a lot of other people, also know me for AZL. If you don't know, I was signed to a pretty much amateur, contenders like Apex team. I played professionally, and we did pretty good for the idea of it. But ultimately, when I was playing, there was a lot of DDoSing issues. They just added console recently, so DDoSing was like this big thing that didn't really make sense. And unfortunately, Respawn couldn't do much about it, so I quit. Nothing I could have done. At the moment right now, I'm working on a Pixelmon server, and it's a few stages away from switching to bi-weekly updates and pretty much being finalized, which is why I'm making this video, because we're going to be switching to the next upcoming things and the next like updates and the way everything's going to function. Yeah. I'm going to give you guys a timeline about how the next couple of weeks and years, or this year, is just going to go in general. And yeah, so pretty much what we're working on now is the Pixelmon server. It is going to be finished, right? Pixelmon done, finalized, just bi-weekly updates. Jonathan can work on it, and Jonathan, Omar, and Matt will just be the main guys that kind of take over. Not that I won't be involved in any way. I obviously will be, and I obviously, will still be active in the community. I just think that a lot of people notice that we update it every week, and it is a lot of work. It really is like 9 to 5 kind of job, sometimes even 9 to 8, almost 12-hour like just sessions I'm working on the server. And a lot of people might be thinking like, what the fuck do you guys do that takes so much time? And the reality is we're just two developers. We're two developers that are taking like the server on, and we both never like modded Minecraft. We've both never ran a server. We've both have never really put our fucking nuts deep into like something like as complex as running a modded offline server. So yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys have been patient with us. We really do appreciate, our top donators and like a lot of the people that are spending real big bucks in the server. Because it doesn't really go to us, really. It goes to just keeping the server up. So I really do appreciate it. And huge shout out to Kinetic Hosting for sponsoring our server and making sure we're all good and shit. But yeah, so after this Pixelmon server is done, we're going to be starting up a faction server. Now, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but the idea is that we start up a faction server. It is not going to be offline. It is going to be online only. The reason for that is, with offline, there's a lot of cheating, and we'd have to put auth.me and run this authentication system. If we just do online, everything's just going to be, super complex. It's going to be pretty much like any other faction server, just with the idea of changing a few things that we have learned from server management and making. because apparently we're really good at making servers. Who would have guessed? But possibly having a third server. Like again, this is kind of months in advance, so please don't ask for things. Please don't bombard us with questions. Please don't do any of that. The reality is that my developers, Jonathan included, are really hard at work. They're really busy, and there's a lot that goes into it before we even start the planning phase. I'm a student, and I go to 2 schools. I go to college, and I also go to a fashion institute. So one of the big things that is happening this year is that I have my first runway show, which should have been 2 years ago, but COVID was a bit like a bitch. First off, and yeah, I mean, I never got to do it. So my first runway show will be in this summer. Fortunately, I have the very awesome Nad to kind of like help me and guide me through all this next couple of months. But yeah, I want to do my fashion show. I think I take like a week off after that to go to Ibiza, and then kind of just vacation a little bit, and then get back into the fashion work. And yeah, it's gonna be sick. It really is going to be fucking sick. And as you may have noticed now, my studio looks a lot different. If you look at like older videos, my studio is extremely messy. Just looks generally like super off.
Get ready to clip it, chat.
That's what I'm getting afraid from? That's what I'm supposed to get scared from? Oh shit!
And I'm not saying that this is done in any way. The idea is to kind of add like some cool backdrops and all this shit. And on the left you're gonna have my drum set, and this keyboard right here is gonna get thrown away. I fucking hate this keyboard. I have an actual synth, but I kind of have to do all the wiring before I plug in everything to the computer and start producing music again. But that is the plan. The plan is to kind of have all that added in, changed, and whatnot. So yeah, it is gonna be fucking sick. Now, I am going back to my studio work. I am gonna start producing music, dropping commissions, and all this kind of cool shit. So it is for a lot of you, that is the thank you moment. For a lot of you, you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So long story short, I am a drummer. I play a lot of instruments. I also play like the piano, and since I was like literally a fucking baby. And I've been fiddling. Fiddling is a bad word. Let's just do nuts in. I've been dropping my nuts in the producing world like ever since I've been a youngin'. And yeah, no, like the reality is that I had to stop for like various reasons, but with streaming kind of doing the thing and feeling like a job. And then I just adopted 3 dogs. 3, not 1, but 3. 2 of which are from a shelter. I think everyone should always adopt a dog from a shelter, because if you adopted a dog from a shelter, if everyone adopted one dog from the shelter, there'd be no need to run these animal shelters ever again. But yeah, that was my little spiel. Yeah, I adopted 3 dogs. This is Bungie. He is a Australian cattle dog. And then this is Ruby. She is obviously a corgi, mini corgi. And then this is Roxy. Roxy is in Western Terrier. And yeah, they just kind of hang out with me all day and bug the shit out of me. But they're cool. I love them. But yeah, no. So this is after the fashion stuff kind of works over, and we kind of are able to naturally work on it as we progress. The idea is a lot of people, especially my community, are crypto junkies. And I'm sorry for using that term, but I do want to work on my own private NFT work, and not this kind of NFT, but something actually impressive to look at, or have as an actual NFT, like profiling. And I don't know how to explain this to some people. For a lot of people, anything on blockchain or the crypto space or wherever it, is involved is just, out this year, And I understand it. I mean, I can't fucking lie to you guys and tell you that, like, the NFT space isn't just filled with fucking morons and dumb people with money. But the reality is that someone that's like enthusiastic about the economy and, something along the lines of online coin space, housing, games, etc. I do find it interesting. You might even notice that a lot of the stuff that I do, I'm actually super involved with NFT work and projects. After we do all this, I'm open to more work, and obviously throughout all this, I'm gonna start streaming again, start putting more videos out, start putting more content. A lot of people, I don't know. I feel like I kind of like left a sour taste in people's mouths, and I unfortunately was caught up. And the reality is that now that we can have this kind of conversation between me and the actual viewers that are going to be watching my next couple of videos, I'm really excited to release them. The basis of how Anime Adventures kind of worked was I enjoyed the idea of releasing videos for the idea of helping people, but I didn't like the idea that they were anime or Roblox. I only watch one anime, and that is One Piece. I mean, clearly, like, there's like another fucking thing over here, but one of the cool things that I want to start doing is opening fucking Pokemon packs, start playing games like CS and Valorant and Rust, and go back to like my awesome fucking FPS roots.
Oh, you fucked them up right there, Bubba. Knifer. Bro, she was fucking glitching and didn't realize. There's no way.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy and attacker spawn.
I think. Oh, I don't need a gun. What the fuck?
The channel is going to be 18 plus now. It is no longer, I mean, I don't think it ever was, under 18 plus, but I mean, like, my Twitch channel is going to be 18 plus. It's going to be like, I just don't want anything holding me back anymore. I don't want it to feel like a job. I want it to be like an authentic experience for the viewers. But on top of all that, having an authentic experience for any one of the other projects that I start working on. I fucking hate, and I mean I genuinely hate, when people and developers and whatever the fuck you're interested in just do things the wrong way. To an extent, some things, have to be moderated, and some things have to be done a certain way. And, especially with, if you're into the Pixelmon server, removing those quality of life mods is something that, like, we never wanted to do, but we had to. That is like the only situation where doing something that, is required is kind of just thrown into the mix, if that makes sense. But yeah, I know I want to start, doing cool shit to get excited, like VR streams and Pokemon unboxings. I mean, like, I have like all this shit, and you probably can't see it, but up here I have like, tons of Pokemon cards, like boxes, and like 6-7 Crown Zenith boxes, and I've been stacking up my collection, and it's going pretty fucking cool. I'm really excited again to start, posting videos and doing all this cool shit, for all the streamers that, have been signed to our deals and have been working with us. I'm excited to just start playing games with you guys. I want to play like Overwatch, and I just want to do things my way. Is the short term, this whole fucking whatever 30-minute video, whatever the fuck this is gonna be. I want to do things in an authentic way, and I want to do it the way I see my content, not how other people want to see my content, if that makes sense. Some videos I really just didn't want to edit, and some videos sometimes I just wanted to scrap, and they're all Anime Adventures, so that's kind of the reason why. But like, yeah. I mean, I could keep going on forever, but I'm just gonna stop here. And I just want to say, if you are interested in, pretty much doing anything like in our work, I did start a new Discord for people that are interested on just my side of work, not the Pixelmon. Pixelmon is just gonna stay the way it is. But if you are interested in pretty much any of the other stuff that I have to do, here's my Discord link. It is discord.gg/this server sucks. Holy shit, that was loud. But we have a lot of stuff that's going to be added on there. This is a adult-based server, so if you are interested, please be aware that the people in here are adults and they are going to swear, say whatever the fuck they want. Obviously, just don't be a fucking weirdo. You know, a lot of you fuckers join my servers and start acting fucking weird. But you know, baby me would not approve of it, you know? Yeah. I'm Sintra. I'll be posting a video I think next week. Yeah, next week. And I'll be streaming, I think either tomorrow or the day after. So if you are interested, feel free to swing by. It is twitch.tv/Sintra. I haven't said that in a while. Holy fucking shit. But yeah, it was good talking to you guys. Peace.